this virus apparently is now global. I'll be at a Kanye West show in 20 days. If this shit spreads a little bit more, it's gonna be fucking scary, bro. Let's watch this shit.
Gals, so in a huge update, they say nearly 40 cruise passengers exposed to a deadly virus, as we all know is the Hantavirus now, may have
Wasn't it 8, bro? Wasn't it 8, chat? Getting too dangerous, bro.
already scattered across the globe as authorities scramble to track them down. Dozens left the MV Hondius ship without contact, tracing after a hantavirus outbreak that's already killed at least 3 people. The World Health Organization warns that while human-to-human transfer is uncommon, it's still possible. And by the way,
wait. That's a good thing to know. That's uncommon, but it happens. It means like if you're 80 years old, it happens. But if you're 20, 21, I guess you gonna be, I guess, allegedly, apparently, you gonna be safe. We gonna see.
Wait, I heard a flight attendant, I believe from South Africa, Johannesburg, who was a KLM flight attendant who helped the infected passenger from the MV Hondius, who was a Dutch woman who was sick. Basically, the flight attendant, after realizing the passenger was sick, she helped her out, and then the flight attendant, well, she's infected and now she's in the hospital, unfortunately.
Alright, so if you touch infected people, you're in danger. Apparently, based on what we know right now, if you touch someone who's infected, you're gonna be infected. If you don't touch them, it was I don't know, 70 people in the flight, they're safe. But the flight attendant?
But they say that health agencies are now racing to locate passengers across multiple continents before more cases emerge. And
we only have 7. What do you mean multiple continents? How many countries this shit spreading into?
Just gotta say, good luck. Here on Twitter, someone said, "Are we effing dead ass?" with this Twitter poster saying, 2023 Corona ended, 2026 Hantavirus. And this tweet was made in 2022 before
Wait! What? The tweet is from June 10th, 2022. It says 2023 Corona ended, 2026 Hanta. What? How people predicting this shit? Why are we finding this predictions after that shit happened?
Viruses even came about. Well, technically, Corona and hantaviruses have always been known, but clearly they're referring to potential epidemics, pandemics. And gotta say, that is kind of creepy. I don't know if they messed with the API or changed something, to edit the tweet to make it seem like he tweeted this stuff out before both things happened. But yeah, they're saying breaking: flight attendant hospitalized with mild symptoms in the Netherlands had contact with woman who died of hantavirus in Johannesburg.
And imagine now how many people that flight attendant contacted before she knows that she's infected. At least 1,000 people. I'm just worried about the Kanye West show, bro. I'm gonna be there anyways.
That's the flight attendant I was talking about. Someone in the comment section said, "Bros get a new unknown virus, and the first thing they do is take a flight." Well, the thing is,
they didn't know.
I don't think that woman knew she was sick with this specific strain of virus. And again, keep in mind the incubation period. A lot of people can leave that expedition or that boat healthy or thinking they're healthy, and then they could have caught a flight. She could have.
The thing is, why they let people off that fucking stupid ass boat? Why they did that? Why they let people off the fucking boat? Y'all not supposed to do that, bro. Y'all fucking the whole world, bro. I get that 150 people in the boat, but 8 billion outside the boat. Come on.
Started showing symptoms while she was in the airport trying to go back home to wherever she's from, South Africa. Also, this tweet here I'm seeing floating around. They say Israel has confirmed their first recorded case of human with hantavirus, reportedly unrelated to cruise ship outbreak. So yeah, do not confuse this with it being linked to this specific strain that is being transferred from human to human. This strain is very rare. The one that this Israeli got was from Europe, which was from a rodent. It's just
so okay. It's so hard for you to get it then. But if you're an old person, if you're over, I guess, 60 years old, I guess it's more dangerous.
The fact that they're reporting this now and the timing of it all is just kind of scaring people. But yeah, according to leading report, they say hantavirus exposure may have reached up to 12 countries, which is multiple continents, which is very spooky to me, according to the World Health Organization. And according to this video from Shadow of Ezra on Twitter, he says the World Health Organization says passengers on the cruise ship need to start wearing masks again and completely isolate themselves in their cabins. And this is that video.
I mean, mask It's not going to do nothing, bro. We don't even know what the fuck that is yet. I'm repeating myself. We don't even know what it is. So how y'all know we have to wear masks? If you don't know what the fuck that is, like spreading everywhere, how do we know we have to wear masks?
That's what she has to say about this.
We know on board they have taken some precautions to try to minimize the risk. What they have advised on board is disinfection of the rooms. They have confined people to their cabins.
You see, all of them, everyone who's talking about this, like publicly, like I'm talking about it, official authorities and shit, they are saying, okay, the risk is pretty low. Don't worry about it. Nothing's happening. Nothing will happen. It's a minor situation. But they seem to be pretty stressed out.
And providing food and water. And they have asked, as a precautionary measure for anyone leaving their room, to wear a medical mask.
Right.
We certainly advise people who are caring for those who are suspected of this Andes virus or hantaviruses to wear a higher level of personal protective equipment. That guidance has been given to the people on board, but also there are the 2 patients that are in hospital in the Netherlands, and there's a patient in ICU in South Africa.
Also saying from my fellow...
But the fact that we have over 40 people like infected, right? But only 3 people died. So I guess we are kind of overestimating the virus, bro. Like, and those 3 people were old.
Georgian residents, 2 Georgia residents who were aboard the cruise where the hantavirus outbreak happened are being monitored after arriving back from the ship.
No, we don't need monitor, bro. Hold on. No monitoration. Get them back into the fucking cruise ship. Send them in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Location is not known yet, so how are they being monitored if their exact locations are not known? I don't know. Let me just play the clip here.
2 Georgia residents are now being monitored after returning from a cruise ship linked to that deadly hantavirus outbreak. 3 people have died, and health officials are now tracking possible exposures across the country, including some here in Georgia right now. Our Stefanich Haynock is joining us live this morning from the Georgia Department of Public Health. Seth,
by the way, the CDC is literally located here in Atlanta.
I bet I'm sitting my ass at home. I'll make an exception for Kanye West show, but I'll sit my ass indoors.
Georgia, so yeah.
I know you've been reaching out this morning to try and get some new information to kind of narrow down where in Georgia these 2 people live. Have you had any luck getting a response?
No luck just yet, Jonathan. I know I have a bunch of people texting me this morning who I know personally asking, where are these 2 people that were exposed to hantavirus in Georgia? In the last 10 minutes, the Georgia Department of Health did respond back, still, though, not confirming where exactly these people live right now, though.
Holy shit. They don't know where these people live, but they're tracking them. How y'all don't know where that motherfucker's at? But how y'all tracking them? Like, math ain't mathing. Like, come on.
3% will develop mild symptoms, while the remaining 60% will develop the aforementioned life-threatening symptoms. And they say how you can reduce your risk of a hantavirus infection. Don't leave your pets food or water where mice can reach it.
Don't leave your pets food and water where... Oh, so it has something to do with mouse. If you ain't got no mouse in your house, you're good.
Trap all mice, air out closed spaces where the mice made their home. Use a disinfectant to soak down nests and droppings. Don't sweep.
Holy shit, bro. Then, now, if you saw a fucking stupid ass mouse...
rodent droppings into the air, move hay, wood, and compost piles far from your home, and lastly, get rid of trash and junk piles that could draw rodents. So you heard it from
got a lot of trash,
guys. All I can say is what I said in my last video about this. Stay safe out there. This is ridiculous to me. Obviously, there's a lot of people conflicting debates about where this came from, whether it was intentional or not, whether it's from nature, genetic mutations. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just here to talk about this and report what I see. But yeah, spooky time.
Like how you get that virus? If you see a mouse, you get that virus, or the mouse like should bite you or something. I don't know. You have to touch the mouse, or if you see the mouse, you'll get it. I don't know how that connection works. Like how that connection works. What I'm talking about is it comes from your eyes if you see a mouse, or if you touch the mouse, it comes from your hands. How it works.